Good morning, Facebook. It's Latasha Morgan coming back at you. And the description, the title of this video is The Hard Truth. The Hard Truth. You know, I might want to invite some people. Let me see. I can invite. It's not giving me that option today. Let's see. Oh, yes, it is. Invite. When you come on, could you please let me know where you're tuning in from? I'm here in Dallas, Texas, the Lone Star State, where it all started. So I'm just inviting some people. I'm going to be real quick. I don't have much juice in my phone, so I can't invite too many people. But I named this video, hey Eddie, thank you for tuning in. Could you please put in the comments where you're tuning in from? The Hard Truth. And the reason why I named it The Hard Truth is because most of the time people think that they're ready for the truth when they're really not. And you got to be true to yourself first. You know, understand what it is that you want. Understand how you're going to go about getting it. Hey, Pedro, thank you for tuning in. Could you please put in a comment where you're tuning in from? I'm here in Dallas, Texas. Understanding what it is that you want and how you're going to go about getting it. And are you ready to take the action that is required for you to get it, especially when it comes to online marketing, network marketing? You know, a lot of people, they like the lifestyle. They like what they see. They like the money pics. They like, you know, the nice house, the nice car. They like all the lavish things that comes with the laptop lifestyle, as we say. But they don't realize the hard truth that is required for you to get those things. They don't realize that nothing is going to happen overnight. These things happen in due time, over a time period. It's like planting a seed. Alabama roll tide. Okay, is it cold out there in Alabama? It's pretty cold and wet out here in Texas. But let me get right to it. When you go to your job every day, most of the time when people come to work, because I still work a job myself, and a lot of people have the mindset is, I want to do less work in a 5-hour shift or an 8-hour shift or a 10-hour shift. What I mean by that is most of the time people don't want to do the work on the job. So if you don't want to do the work on the job, I know when it comes to you having to be self-disciplined and self-motivated to run an online business, you're probably not going to want to do the work that is required neither. Because you already have the wrong mindset when it comes to work. And you're right, Pedro. Most people have been taught to get a job, not look for opportunities. But another thing that they do, Pedro, when they join opportunities, they don't want to do the work. And when things don't go as they expect, they look for someone to blame. They look to either blame the company, the comp plan, their sponsor. They didn't get enough support. You know, they never hold themselves accountable. So this is what I'm saying. The hard truth is you cannot get out of doing the work. That's the hard truth. You cannot get out of doing the work, especially if you want to run a successful online business. Now, if you're working a job, then maybe you can go and hide in the bathroom and steal some time. Or maybe you can go and, go off from where your supervisor or the manager won't see you. Hey, Latoya, thanks for tuning in. And maybe you could get away with it there, because either way, as long as you're on the clock, you're still going to get paid. So it's a difference. But when you're running an online business, if you don't do the work, then you won't get paid, because in reality, you're paying yourself for the work that you put in. So the hard truth is, like I said, you cannot get out of doing the work. Hey, Lamar, thank you for tuning in. Could you please put in the comments where you're tuning in from? And like I said, at most jobs, people come to work with the mentality is they will always tell you what they're not going to do. I didn't come here to do this. I didn't come here to do that. So when you left your home and you knew that you was on your way to work, what did you come to work to do if you got a list of things that you're not going to do? And so you have that mindset, and then when you join an opportunity, you have that same mindset, because it just don't change just because you joined the opportunity. Your mentality and the way you look at things and your perspective of things, it just doesn't change like that. So if you already have the wrong perspective about what you're not going to do at work, you're going to have that same perspective what you're not going to do on your online business. Or I'm not going to do videos, or I'm not going to invest. I'm going to find everything free. Oh, I don't need these tools, or I don't need, I'm going to do it my way. You already have the wrong mindset. If you're trying to run an online business, you can't bring that 9 to 5 mentality to it's going bad. But like I said, it's the hard truth, because a lot of people they say they want you to be honest with them. But when you're honest with them, they don't like it, because it doesn't align with what they want to hear in reality. But I'm giving you the hard truth. If you're trying to do something and have a successful online business, you're going to have to change that perspective on how you look at things, and how you got that mindset of what you're not going to do. Because that's the average type of thinking. That's what people come to work with, those same thoughts, what they're not going to do. When they knew that they was driving to work, when they got up and got ready for work, that they knew that they was going to work, but they would get to work and tell you what they're not going to do. So why did you come? Same thing with your opportunity. Why did you join? Oh, you joined because it was free? So you join something free and you expect not to put nothing in it and receive something? That's just like asking for a handout almost. You got to start holding yourself accountable for the things that you decide on in this world. That's the same thing as you, even in your life. The same thing as you getting in a relationship saying what you're not going to do. So why even get in a relationship if you're not ready to commit? If you're not ready to, come to a compromise about things. You just want it your way. It's either your way or the highway. Hey, Brooke, thank you for tuning in. Could you put in the comments where you're tuning in from? But you expect it to be a successful relationship. That perspective goes a long way when you think like that. When you don't want to hold yourself accountable for your actions and your thought process about things. It goes a long way, and it actually determines where you are in your life, where you are in your business. So that is the hard truth that I wanted to share with you all. It's the difference between making money and building wealth. Everybody can make money. Kids even can make money going to take out the neighbor's trash or clean their garage or, cut the grass. But building wealth, that takes commitment. That takes time. That takes focus. That takes creativity. So if you want change in your life, in your relationship, in your business, at your job, you're going to have to change your perspective. You're going to have to change the way that you think about things in a positive manner, in a positive way. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Because if you're around people that think like that and y'all getting together at the job saying what y'all not gonna do, or y'all getting together, in groups, the men and the women, saying what they're not gonna do in a relationship, it's all on how you think of things. This is the hard truth, not just for people that's in business, but this is for those that's working a job, in a relationship. All those things are congruent. Because your perspective will take you a long way in this world that we live in. The way you look at things. Start holding yourself accountable if you're not where you want to be in your life. If you're not doing what you want to do in your life. If you're not at the job that you really want. Take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, what is it that you really want? Because you can't get out of doing the work. Stop going to work saying what you're not going to do. Stop joining different opportunities saying what you're not going to do. It's 2020. You have to change it up. You have to become a better you and start approaching things in a better way and having a different perspective about things, the way that you look at things. Put in the comments, please, where you're tuning in from when you come on. I thank you all for tuning in. But I did want to just lay this out because I see it all the time at work. I see it all the time building, connecting with different people online about what it is that they're not going to do. And, it's just all in the mindset on how people look at things. But they expect something. You go to work saying what you're not going to do, but you expect the raise. You join different opportunities, saying what you're not going to do, but you expect results. You got to start thinking about those things. And like Pedro said, we are programmed, as children to grow up and get a job, but it's on us to increase our knowledge and learn other ways to create an income for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. You're never too old to learn new things and better ways of doing things. So I wanted to come on and lay this hard truth on you all. Change your perspective about things if you are not where you want to be. If you haven't got the results that you want. And I understand most people may not, want to work the jobs that they're in. They might feel like they are, there's no other choice for them. But there's always choices. Where there is a will, there is a way. There is always choices. But you have to start believing in yourself and change your perspective on how you look at things. And be honest with yourself. Stop thinking everyone owes you something. Make things happen in your own world, in your own space. Hey, Trisha, thank you for tuning in. Could you put in the comments where you're tuning in from, please? But it's all on you. We are all adults. And I know sometimes you may feel like you probably don't know what it is that you want to do. But hold yourself accountable when you do make the decision on what it is that you want in your life. How you want your relationship to be. What job is it that you really want if you don't want to run a business? Because running a business is just not for everybody. That's why so many employees out in the world. Because it takes a lot of grit and grind. And it doesn't have to be hard. It could be in a smart way. But you have to be willing to humble yourself and be honest with yourself on what it is that you need to improve on to be better and to change your own situation. That's what it boils down to. So, leave in the comments of this video where you're tuning in from, #replay. If you found some value in this, put a 3 in the comments. I appreciate you all for tuning in, taking out a time of your busy day. You may be on your way to work. You may be at work. But have a more positive attitude wherever you may be. Because I've learned from my own experience, not what somebody told me, not a story that I read, not from, going on my newsfeed, but from my own experience. When you think positive and you focus on positive and you keep a positive attitude, you will get positive results. You will get positive results. Don't focus on the problem. Come up with a solution. It's always a solution to every problem. We learned that in math. Hey, Brandy, thank you for tuning in. Could you put in the comments where you're tuning in from? So, if you don't like your job, change it. If you don't like the relationship you're in, change it. If you don't like the opportunity that you join, change it. Stop blaming people for your shortcomings. If you're not where you want to be in your own life, change it with a positive attitude. And I promise you, you keep a positive attitude and focus on positivity and surround yourself with positive people, you will see positive results, because that's just the way it works. It's the laws of the universe. Whatever you focus on, that's you to change your surroundings and outcomes in your own life. It starts with your perspective, your mindset, and how you look at things. Start having a more positive, how much education you don't have, but when you focus on positive, you will get positive results. I promise you that. I can guarantee it. Hey, Tawanda, thank you for tuning in. Could you please put in the comments where you're tuning in from? But that's all I want to come on and share with you all today. I will be back because my phone is about to die and I don't want to just end it like this. But I hope you all, I pray you all have a blessed, prosperous day today. God bless you all. And like I said, keep a positive attitude about everything that you go through. If you don't like where you're at and what you're doing, change it. You'll see me sooner than later. Bye for now. God bless.